All right, this is daily chart of Facebook. Facebook, I believe, is setting up for higher prices again. But before I talk about the new setup, I want to talk about my previous setup. So we're going to go to my stream. Here we go. And this was posted on my. I already put this up, but this is already I posted. You can see these. People like the video. Like the chart. But I posted this on December 13th, and I'm going to talk about this one first and what happened. So the original plan, I said that Facebook is set up for higher price targets are $88 a share. This still remains the same. I'm going to explain the new confirmation point. This stock needs to show some power in key areas for this to work. The January calls will gain 200, 300%, right? And this actually was starting to look good, but we'll get to that soon. And I gave these instructions. I also talked about the ISI, and I'm going to talk about some other chart examples. So what I do, you can press pause though if you want to read this. But basically what happened is the stock did confirm, but it didn't, I got out for small profits. So I'm going to bring up the charts. Again, press pause if you want to check that out and follow me for great advice. So this is Facebook today. So what happened was on December the 13th, which was, let's take a look at this here. Well, December the 13th really was on the weekend when I posted that, of course. So it was based on the December the 12th close. The stock went lower. So at 77, it went lower. And then it rebounded and it confirmed on this day here. We went higher again, but they pulled back. I exited on this day here for small profits. And I said I would look to re-enter the stock. Well, again, I believe this is basing, and I'm looking to re-enter the stock. And at this time, I'm going to explain the plans, just what you hear me say. So, Facebook needs to clear the 81 to 82 area on some strong volume, right? And if they could confirm again, then I think that the targets we can get back to the 87 to $89 area. And now I would be looking at the February 80 calls, and I believe they can gain about 200% if Facebook can confirm what I just explained now. Now I'm going to go back to my stream, show you who I am a bit. So my name is Power Trigger Trade. That's the name of my stream. I'm the developer of the Visionary Line System, breakout expert with stock options focusing on 100 to 300% gains within a 1 to 4 week time period. Limited power chart witness follower spots available. Ask me to join if you're a serious person. Now, right now, as a follower, you're going to be getting regular. I usually do updates on Apple and on a stock here and there. But my chart witness follower sees they get to see a lot of other charts. But one that was really good was a good winner. Also, not just ISIS, which is HSY. This actually did what Facebook couldn't do, right? So here we go. This was a really good setup. I'm going to talk about Facebook after again. HSY. So as you can see, the stock here, I set this on the December 12th call at the exact same time as Facebook. However, this did produce 200% gains. This is why you have to learn how to get rid of stocks when they don't act correctly. But let's take a look at HSY. Press pause again here if you want to read all this. But now let's go back to the let's put up HSY. HSY. And as you can see, once the stock confirmed, so basically it was on the 12th close, the stock pulled back, just like Facebook, but then it went up, it confirmed, and we moved to the targets that I explained. We did it pretty quickly. And the 100 calls based on that plan that I put out there, again, I posted this actually on the board so even regular followers could see. But the ISIS trade, that was sent to my chart witness followers. So in the beginning, to get into the power chart program, you need to first become a regular follower, and then eventually you'll become a power chart witness follower. And these kind of strategies I lay out, so, and I have a very high success rate, and that's why I have a lot of people making comments on my stream. So we go to, I'll talk about Facebook again. So you go to my stream, you're going to see something that you're not going to see in a lot of people's streams. You're not going to see people making comments on their stream, right? When I put out when I put out, give you an example here. Where are we here? So see all power chart winners followers see this video. I suggest you see this video to find out more about me. And as you can see, people take the time to write messages. As you can see, you can see that on my stream. All right, when I send updates, you can see that a lot of people are willing to write messages on my stream, and you're not going to see that because they really like what I'm doing here. Anyways, let's go back to Facebook. So, Facebook trade didn't work out. It was working out and it pulled back, right? So let's go to Facebook. And that's why you want to follow me, because I don't just focus on one stock. And there's one reason why. Facebook is not really the best setup. It is set up, in my opinion. I think it has a good chance to go higher. There are reasons based that I'm seeing that are different from the prior breakouts, okay? It's different. My visionary lines are showing that very clearly. However, this is not as good of a setup like an HSY, right? So I took some small profits in Facebook because on this day here, because it pulled back too much, and I had a feeling that this would continually pull back a little bit more and create another pattern. And I said I would re-enter this. And now that I saw this action now, based on what I'm seeing, we need to see some strong action in the 81.5 area to 82 area. So there you have a great update, people. I'm going to go to my my stream again, Power Trick or Trade. I hope the Facebook board really appreciates this this update on the Facebook, and would like to follow me as a regular follower and then become a Power Chart Witness follower in the beginning. You simply follow my stream and read the comments and see what I've done so far. But we've had some great winners, ISIS, and even though Facebook didn't work out, it did work out. I mean, it was a small profit. I mean, that's a winning trade, right? But it wasn't a big winning trade like my first plan, like my plan that I expected. However, I believe it's possible that if Facebook can reconfirm properly again in the 71.5 to 72 area, then you could make 200% gains on the February 80 calls. So there's the plan, and I'm speaking this verbally because it was easier for me to show this versus the chart. So this was my original plan. It didn't work out, but it was profitable. I did enter in the 79 to 80 area, inside of that range, 79.5, and I took small profits in the 81.5 area. It was doing well at one point, but then they pulled it back too much, and I figured that they were going to make a type 2 pattern. What that means is you break out of one pattern and you create a second pattern, and then the second time you break out, it goes higher. That's what type 2 means. Again, press pause, and thanks for listening. Like the video.